Welcome everyone to HFN. Today is October 28, 2019, where we trade different. It's simple and easy to understand based off the information that we are delivering to each and every one of you on this platform. If you do appreciate the videos that we are producing, hit that subscribe button, like and share these videos. And then on top of that, follow us on Twitter and then on Facebook, because there we place screenshots and other videos of breaking news events that won't be placed here on YouTube. So now we're going to update you all on our previous price forecast for Cardano, and then we're going to see if there is in fact proof that this Cardano staking is going to boost its price. This article came out right here on the left side of my screen, came out on October 26th, and they are about to do a Shelley incentivized testnet in November. Is this the proof that it's going to show Cardano moving higher during the month of November? Well, let's look at this article and then we'll take a look at the price chart to see if we are in fact getting that same type of momentum. All right. So now let's go ahead and get started in this article. Earlier this year, the company, talking about Cardano, launched a testnet for Shelley, and the new area of Cardano blockchain that will bring about staking, and it is now set to roll out a new incentivized version. Now, this is according to their senior product manager, Dana Patel at Cardano, that joining the incentivized testnet, it will allow all ADA holders to earn ADA rewards, real ADA rewards. So even though this is a testnet, those individuals, those holders of ADA who participate in this testnet will actually earn real ADA tokens. So that's very positive to see that. Now, this is what he wrote in the blog post. This marks an acceleration in the Shelley testnet and in Cardano's development. So they're moving forward with this Shelley, and with this incentivized testnet is even more positive to see that they are making progressional movement towards a goal, and especially for it to come up in the month of November is a positive thing as well too. So now Patel also explained that the company decided to launch an incentivized testnet in order to ensure the Ouroboros runs smoothly. Now, Ouroboros is an advanced proof of stake protocol that the company is currently working on. Now, the complexity of the protocol requires a stable and robust foundation. This is what Patel also said, which is why IOHK chose to implement it in the incentivized testnet first. The testnet will also enable IOHK to see how Cardano's incentive mechanism operates in a real world environment. So far, everything sounds great. Now, according to Patel, the incentivized testnet will begin with a snapshot of all the ADA balances held across the mainnet. So they're going to take a screenshot and see precisely where all of their tokens are being held. Now, any holder or any user who holds or transfers their ADA to one of the several approved wallets at the time of the snapshot can participate in the incentivized test. And right here, I'm going to have a link of this article in the description of this video so you guys can go ahead and look at this particular chart. If you do have your ADA tokens on one of these 4 approved areas, you won't have to do anything. But if you got them on a hardware wallet or some paper wallets, you will have to transfer them over to one of Cardano's approved wallets or even onto the main net. Okay, so if you want to see this a little bit bigger, I will have a link for you in the description of this video. Now, this is the one concerning part that I found in this article that could alleviate the proof that the staking of Cardano will not boost the price. And here it is right here in this paragraph. Very first sentence. While the date for the snapshot is yet to be set, Patel confirmed that it will happen sometime in November. That is 30 days of unknowing when they will start this incentivized testnet for Shelley. That leaves some doubt in the investor's mind. without a concrete date or even an estimated date. It would have been positive even they would have came out with an estimated date, but just to say it will be sometime in November leads one to think that it might even go out to December, even the beginning of 2020. That is the thing that causes concern for me in looking at the positivity and the proof that this Shelley incentivized testnet will boost Cardano's price. That's the only thing that I'm seeing. To ensure that all users are adequately prepared, there will be a test snapshot before the final one. Now, after the snapshot is completed, users will be able to access their testnet wallets the same way they would access their mainnet wallet. Now, once the testnet is enforced, users will then be able to choose how to use their funds from their wallets on the incentivized testnet. They can delegate it, or they can even operate a stake pool. Now, to operate the stake pool, you will need to have some technical aptitude in order to understand how to properly run that particular pool. Now, the ADA that they earn in the testnet, it cannot be spent though, but it will be transferred to the main net once it launches. So does that mean you can't spend it after the testnet is over and it gets switched to the main net? It doesn't say in this article, but that's a very good question. Now, the stake pool operators should be comfortable with command line interfaces and have some system operation and server administration skills. So yes, you do need to have some technical aptitude in order to run a stake pool. I'm under the presumption that it's not that difficult, but you need to have a basis of that understanding. So users will also be able to calculate the approximate rewards for delegating and operating stake pools on a calculator that will be hosted on a dedicated web page. So they're going to give you a calculator so you can calculate how many ADA tokens you'll be able to get, whether you delegate your coins or you operate in a stake pool. The exact launch time for both the calculator and the timing for November's balance snapshot will be announced in the following week. So there is even more uncertainty regarding the launch of the calculator, the launch of the testnet, the launch of Shelley. And I understand, when you're running a very sincere foundation protocol that takes the technical side of the business seriously, you really don't want to give any concrete dates, but even an estimated date, I think, would suffice the market or those individuals interested in this particular token. Okay, so yes, Cardano staking will boost the price, but what can knock it down is this uncertainty of the launch dates. That can push the price of ADA back down to lower prices. All right. So now let's talk about the forecast for Cardano. Here we are looking at Cardano, and the last time we did our video for Cardano was right here on the 25th of October. We were expecting the market in Cardano to continue to see higher prices. And what do you know, today the market is still showing that movement higher. We was able to touch 4.5 cents. I'm not sure where we said the TP was going to be, but if you're able to catch that market moving higher in Cardano, very, very good for you. Could have got about 8.84% out the market at the very top, or where we're trading now, you can still get 3% in that particular forecast that we did. Okay, so what I'm going to do, we're going to get rid of this, since you all can tell that is very profitable for us to do. And now we're going to talk about the future of Cardano, specifically in long term, considering that that incentivized Shelley testnet is going to come out hopefully in November. So let's check it out on a monthly time frame real quick for Cardano. And like I stated earlier, this is a very, very positive location for support in the long term for Cardano, right there at 0.035 cents. Okay, this is very good as well. I mean, we are seeing a very small spread, about the same amount of volume for last month. We got buyers here in Cardano, no doubt about it. That is definitely being seen on the monthly price chart. That is also proof that once this Cardano staking launches next month, that we should see a boost in price in Cardano. And actually, I'm still seeing on the weekly time frame as well. The expectation is still for the market in Cardano to continue to move higher. We're starting off this work week right now, seeing some weakness in, but the long-term view from the monthly to the weekly price charts perspective is still looking for Cardano to continue to see those higher prices. Okay, 4.5 cents has to be broken to the upside, because you can tell right here on these previous weekly bars that Cardano was having a pretty good support area at that moment. So now it's going to be acting as resistance, but definitely in the long term, I'm suspecting that Cardano is going to be able to break that to the upside with no problem. Now, here we are looking at Cardano on the daily time frame. Like I said, 4.5 cents is coming into the market right now as resistance. The 4-hour chart, we're still getting some indications of weakness as well. We might have to just play this one on the smaller time frame, but all in all, the expectation into the market in Cardano is for it to move higher. Okay, take a look at it on 2-hour chart. Yeah, so let's go ahead and anticipate the market in Cardano continue to move higher. Let's play this on the daily. My only concern on the daily time frame is seeing how we are closing off of the highs of today's trading day. That's the only thing. So considering that we are seeing some weakness coming to the market in Cardano, we may need to extend it down a little bit further just to compensate for us closing off of the highs of this daily price bar. So as long as we hold 4 cents, this market in Cardano is going to maintain its ability to move higher. Okay, going all the way out into November, we still should be able to see this market in Cardano to try to continue to pursue those higher prices. And whenever, if ever, the launch date for the Shelley incentivized testnet, the Cardano staking, starts, we should see a small pop into the market, maybe in a big one. But overall, I'm still expecting this particular coin to continue to see some higher prices. This is our expectations right here, and bring this down a little bit lower. And that's probably about 10%. I can still see hitting 5 cents in the long term from that monthly to the weekly price chart that we just got finished looking at. But right now, I'm just going to play this on the small end here. All right. So this is it. This is our new forecast for Cardano. And also with the proof that Cardano staking will boost the price, we just need to know the launch date. That's it. If they were to come out with an estimated date, it would have been no thought that the market would not have already saw some higher prices based off that. So give us your thoughts and your opinion about Cardano. Leave us a comment in the comment section of this video. And as always, make sure you all maintain your profitability, and I'll see you all on the next one.